On an outer level, to engage in the meditations of a particular deity, in this case, Avalokiteshvara, to receive instructions on the mantra, the practice, the meditations, the recitations, the tunes, and to physically start and to set up a shrine to Avalokiteshvara, to set up offerings to Avalokiteshvara, to set up a beautiful place to clean, to maintain Avalokiteshvara. That would be the outer practice of Avalokiteshvara. On an inner level of Avalokiteshvara is to receive teachings of Dharma, to respect one's teacher, to respect the Dharma, more than teach Dharma, and to show respect by practicing. So by engaging in Dharma, acting in Dharma, and holding your vows, and holding your commitments, and holding your samaya, that would be the inner practice of Avalokiteshvara. The secret practice of Avalokiteshvara is actually confronting your negative mind. And a good meter stick is the 8 verses of thought transformation, which I recited at the beginning, is to use that as a meter stick to see where our mind is. Is it difficult for us to recite? Is it difficult for us to do? If it's difficult, the real inner Avalokiteshvara practice is challenging that. And the other 2 outer practices support the inner practice. The inner practice is what brings us to enlightenment. So when you talk about Avalokita's practice, Vajrayogini's practice, Tsongkhapa's practice, if you talk about this on 3 levels, outer practice, setting up, receiving, chanting, praying, meditation, the altar, offerings, cleaning, generosity, giving, patience, ethics, morality, those are outer practices. The inner practice is to receive, to listen to the Dharma, to contemplate on Dharma, to meditate, because that's inside, you can't see it. You can't see teachings, you can't see words, but it affects you. Then on a secret level, on a very secret level, is you actually daily fight your negative inclinations and challenge it and stop it. If you're unaware, make yourself aware. If you have bad speech, control your bad speech. And if you have no discipline, discipline. To meditate on the points that it brings if you don't do it. To think about the repercussions if you don't do it. To take action and to gain results. That will be your secret practice. Why is that secret? It's not secret that you're not talking about it. Secret because no one can see that at all. At least the second level of inner practice, people can see, oh, he's attending Dharma talk, she's attending Dharma. Okay, she's attending. But that one inside is really secret. Not that you're trying to be secret or anything, but it's secret because no one can see. So when you practice Avalokita, Avalokiteshvara, Vajrayogini, Tsongkhapa, it's on 3 levels. Simultaneous. And 3 levels is necessary. This leads to this leads to this. All. Outer, inner, secret, all. Any idam. But the upper level idams, which means the more higher tantra idams, involve a little bit more on the inner side. On the inner side is simultaneously with the practice of challenging one's mind, is also simultaneously changing one's projections by wisdom, by counter methods, by the collection of merits, in order to have a different projection and to change one's projection of so-called reality. So in higher tantric practice, you change your perception of reality and you change the reality. That's in highest tantric practice. So when you do the higher tantric deity practice like Vajrayogini, very, very holy. Chakra Sambhara, Yamantaka, Kala Chakra, Hevajra, Hayagriva, Sita Manitara. All these incredible practices, when you do, it is very complete. It is very complete. Personally, I recommend for everybody Vajrayogini's practice. Personally, because of time, because of our condition, because of our situation and the way we are. And that was recommended by His Holiness Kajit Pabongka Rinpoche, His Holiness Kajit Trijan Rinpoche, His Holiness Kajit Song Rinpoche, and all the great masters of this time. Because Vajrayogini is more manifested toward our particular need at this time. Pervasiveness of attachment, anger, very pronounced. At least at an earlier age, 100 years ago, people, when they're angry, they kind of held themselves. There was decorum, some kind of manners. Now it's like, throw a bitch fit, throw a bitch fit. And what happens is like, as times degenerate, we'll all become more and more like America. Really degenerate. No offense intended. So Vajrayogini specifically brings the teachings to us and blessings to us in the manner of delusions, in the manner of lust and anger. So when we pray to Vajrayogini, when we fold our hands, when we make offerings to her, when we have her, when we offer her to other people, or when we receive or we buy or we invite her home and we actually engage in the practice, that's the outer practice. You're giving that person a signal that That's their outer practice that they should start on. Initially, to make offerings of the most precious items, silver bowls and butter lamps and incense daily, and to make prostrations to start the outer practice, to create the causes for the inner and secret practice of Vajrayogini. And so what you're doing is you will give an image to someone, or someone will buy that image out of love for others. You don't buy an image of love for yourself. When you buy an image of Buddha's love for others, why? You have an object to generate a lot of merit and awareness. And when you keep it and you pray, it's wonderful. And when we buy images, we should never ask for discounts. We should never, ever ask for bargains, because you demean the value of what it represents. Everything else you can, but not your enlightenment. You shouldn't play with your enlightenment. And we shouldn't complain it's expensive, it's this and that and that. Why? Because you're buying an image for enlightenment. You're putting a teeny drop in the ocean. So when it comes to images and holy items, we shouldn't be frugal. We shouldn't be careful. We should do the best we can without miserliness. Why? You're investing towards your future. Everything you do with that statue, you'll be gone, the statue will be gone, but the merits you collect in relation to that image of enlightenment will be taken with you after death. Isn't that worth money? Much more. Oh, yes. So we shouldn't be stingy on Dharma items. We shouldn't be stingy on things like that. We should not. Definitely we should not. And at the same time, we shouldn't make a profit off of it. Personal profit, we should not. Example, all our outlets, the 3 outlets, we don't make a personal profit. It doesn't go into my pocket, it doesn't go into Liaison's pocket, it doesn't go to any pocket. It goes directly back to bringing more stock in so that many people can have enlightened images of good quality. None of our outlets, we have personal profit. None. None at all. It's my basis. It is my policy. It's always been. Because if I start selling images, I'm selling enlightenment. It's profane. It's against the refuge of the 3 vows. It's against the refuge vows. So I don't sell images and I don't make a profit. So when people go to the Dharma stores and buy these things, you're supporting the growth of Dharma in this country. And if you complain about it's too expensive, you're complaining about the growth of the country. Why? Because the bigger the Dharma stores become, the more better the quality they have, more beautiful statues, more beautiful images, and objects of worship can be spread all over. And for many people, that's all they're going to do. They're just going to do outer practice, nothing more. Nothing more. So I opened the Dharma stores specifically to spread Buddhism, to spread Dharma among people who can only do outer practice at this time before they meet their gurus. And it's with a lot of hard work, a lot of expenditure, a lot of effort, and zero profit. I get zero profit back. I don't even get $1 back for any of it. And I don't mind, because it's another way that I can reach out and assist and help through art and images in a modern way. I plan to open up more and more Dharma stores if I get the resources. Why? It will help so many people. It will benefit so many people. It's one way I can help, not the only way, one way. And it reach a vast amount of people, because it's the outer practice. Outer practice. So that's the purpose of the Dharma stores that I've initiated. That's the only purpose. No one in our center, not me, no one. I don't even know the accounts or nothing, ever makes a profit. Why? Making money, I can make money other ways. But I don't want the karma of making money off the Buddha's body. Very heavy. No. So people who support the Dharma stores, they're very helpful. Why? Because it will create the causes for other people to get more and more images and more holy items. And that's the purpose of the Dharma stores. I have no other purpose. What other purpose can it be? Like I said, there's many other ways I can make money. I don't have to do that. Schlep to Nepal and schlep around, look for statues, and schlep around, get it shipped, and then schlep down here and clean it and schlep it all the way to the stores and sell all these statues and tell everybody it's good for you, it's wonderful, it'll bring you luck, bring you fortune all day long. Oh, it's so expensive. Wow, wow, wow. And some more, got discount, I'm Malaysian. Oh. Why should I suffer all that? I might as well open a nice noodle restaurant, call myself Tibetan Noodle King. Wouldn't that be easier? I can put a yak noodle, cheese noodle, Himalayan noodle. I can put all kinds of weird names on it, put a little different flavor, and sell noodles and make them. It wouldn't be easier. I don't have to schlep anywhere. I just buy the stuff here and cook it here. If I want to make money, there are many ways to make money. Heck, I can be a nice gigolo. Get rid of this robe, wear something tight, walk up on the street, just be a gigolo. That'd be easy or what? I mean, there's many ways. I can open up a little florist shop. I can open up a plumbing shop. I can be a dealer. I can do a lot of things. I'm not a good businessman, but I don't know if I have to be. I guess I could, if I really had to be. Not from Dharma. Not from Dharma. Dharma, we cannot make money. Dharma, we cannot make any type of money. Why? There are many ways to make money. And if we have to earn profits off Dharma, my hope is that when our stores grow very well, it will go directly to Ganden Monastery. The profits to support the Sangha. Robes, clothes, food, scriptures that they need to study. Wouldn't that be beautiful? That's my dream. That's my total dream, to go to support the Sangha. One day it'll be realized, not right now, because like I said, breaking even, sometimes not breaking even. Hichara Paradise, our original store last year, went $25,000 in the red. No profit at all, but maintain, still get statues. I don't mind. I don't mind at all. I don't mind why money can be made. Enlightenment and compassion cannot. And we need to make that available for people if we really are committed to what we're doing. And so I encourage volunteers to work there. I encourage people to give their time and to help, to learn up on Dharma so you can talk. It's a way for you to collect merit. Because it's not a store, it's a temple. It's a place to recruit people for the Dharma. Recruit lonely hearts. Oh, yes. So people who have the fortune to even think, I want to work in the Dharma store and volunteer and help, you're very fortunate. You are very fortunate. You're not doing me a favor. You're doing yourself a favor. What's the difference if you go to a temple and clean up and offer flowers and volunteer there, or in a Dharma store? It's the same thing if your motivation is to help. Same thing. So that's why a lot of people, Chinese, Easterners generally, will donate their services to a holy institution, church, a temple, a mosque, whatever. It's beautiful because these places serve others. And that's the only reason we'll do that. No other reason at all.